Now, ending it off with the performance, as I said before, these iPads do a solid job in terms of their performance standpoint because you tend to kind of compare it more so to something like a laptop than you do to an iPhone or something. And this device is a really good alternative to both. It kind of sits in the middle of it. But I will tell you the performance is kind of becoming a little bit, choppy. It's being a little bit glitchy. So it has that Apple A9 chip, like I said before. It has 2 gigs of RAM as well, which isn't that bad. I mean, 2 gigs of RAM is actually pretty respectable. But as I stated before, it's kind of coming into a point where it's a little bit more choppy than usual. And I think ever since iPad OS 14, it's been a little bit more glitchier than we're hoping it to be. But I think take it as you will. But at this point, getting something like the iPad 5th generation is probably going to give you a much glitchier experience than you were hoping to get. I think if you're somebody who wants to go ahead and use an iPad for something just kind of like getting out of the way and just kind of having a good experience with, I think you're going to be okay for the most part, as I stated before. But if you're somebody who wants to take it up a notch and do bigger and better things, you may be getting a stranger experience on this type of iPad. So keep that in mind. Again, I don't want to sit here and say it's like the worst experience ever, but it is going to be giving you a glitchier experience than you may be expecting. Now, keeping that in your head and keeping that in mind, another big thing about this iPad that you should know is that pretty much if you're a basic task person, meaning if you just want to use it for like an entertainment device or something along those lines, I think you're going to be getting a solid experience from this thing. I think if you just wanted to just play some music or play whatever, I think you're going to be okay. I really don't think it's going to be that bad of an iPad. But as I stated before, if you're wanting to go and pick up something else and have a much better experience from it, you may be better off picking something up, like the iPad 7th gen, the 8th gen, the iPad Air 3. Those iPads are going to be giving you a much better experience in my opinion. But I think if you, like I said before, if you just want to use an iPad to kind of get out of the way to basically use it more so as a, entertainment device, if you're a basic task type of person, like I said before, I think you're going to be okay. But if you try to take it up a notch, it may mean that you're probably going to be getting a stranger experience from it at the end of the day. So in terms of me and in terms of the performance, that's kind of how I see it right now. And to kind